evening, my ghouls. I am Madam of the Night, and tonight we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna be talking about one of my personal experiences that I had during college. So one night I was playing video games on my PlayStation and just chilling and vibing in my room, and eventually I got really tired. But it was weird because the fatigue that I was feeling, it felt really heavy and it came out of nowhere. So I decided to, jump in the shower, freshen up, clear my mind, and, just go to sleep. So I would say maybe it was about maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, and I felt something holding down my feet. I kid you not. Something was holding down my feet. I could not move. I was able to look around. I was able to move my head, but I could not move my feet. So when I was trying to pray out loud, I couldn't speak. It was as if I was choking, and I still was panicking and looking around the room and trying to figure out what was holding down my feet. So as time went on, something black and I don't know, it just looked like it was hovered, it had a hunchback, and it started crawling on top of me. And it literally had red eyes, and I never forget, it had the weirdest grin on its face. And it was weird because I was able to move my hands, and I felt myself pushing it off of me, but it was laughing at me as if it was hysterical at me trying to fight it off. So then the creature or thing or spirit or shadow person, whatever it was, it started whispering something in my ear. And the words were, "You're mine." That was it. "You're mine." And it lifted its face. I looked directly in the eyes of this creature. And then all of a sudden, it just vanished. So finally, I had control of my body again. I guess you can say it was a sleep paralysis experience, but at the same time, it didn't feel like that because I was up and I saw everything. It wasn't like I couldn't physically really move. I was able to move my hands, but I just couldn't move my feet. I don't know what that means. Maybe you guys do. But the next morning when I went to class, a good friend of mine approached me and said, "Wow, Kiara, are you okay?" And I said, "Why? What's wrong?" He's like, "You look extremely pale. Like, are you sick? Like, are you okay? You want to go to a hospital?" And I said, "No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm good. I'm good to go." So my friend and I, we decided to walk to the mall to get some food. And all of a sudden, I just started feeling really dizzy. It was like the world was spinning around me. I've never felt like that in my life. I mean, I've had moments where I felt faint or, felt like, oh, I'm hungry. I gotta go get something to eat. But it was as if the world was spinning around me. So he had to take me to the hospital, and basically they said that my blood levels were really low and I was anemic, and they asked me what was I doing the day before, what type of activities was I getting into, and I said nothing. I just was, playing my video games, and then eventually I just got really, really tired. I mean, I didn't tell the doctor exactly what happened to me because of course they're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, this really happened to me. So the doctor suggested that I, sleep it off, get lots of rest, take time off of studying, no strenuous exercises, and nothing crazy, just go home, sleep it off, and relax. He gave me some supplements to take, and I would say maybe by the third day of me resting, I started feeling like myself again. So my friend who took me to the hospital, he came to my dorm to see me, and he asked me, "Yo, what happened? Like, what really happened to you? Like, you're always energetic, you're always moving around. Like, that's not like you. Like, what really happened to you?" So I told him, and he was was scared out of his mind. So he said, you know what, let's go to the herbal store and get some sage and, pray over the room. I was like, thank you so much. I was like, I didn't know who to speak to about it. I felt like I was alone. I didn't know what to do, who to turn to. At first, I was going to go to the local church in the area and pick up some holy water, but I was even afraid to do that. It was as if something was stopping me from doing what I needed to do to help cleanse my room. So we lit up some sage, blessed the room, we were praying, and, basically I showered like I think 3 times that day because I just still felt like whatever that thing was still lingering around me. So after the event of everything, it never came back again. I never had any weird experiences as far as in my college dorm room, no. But this was just one of the weirdest experiences that I've ever had. And I felt that I had to share it because, even if someone did go through something like this, might even have answers for me. Because even after researching, even during that time, my friend and I was trying to figure out what it was, and we didn't find any definite answers. I mean, it could have been something demonic. It could have been a shadow person. It could have been anything, but I don't know what happened. I don't know why it was drawn to me. I still don't even know what it meant by saying you're mine, but after that happened, I just never experienced that creature ever again. I experienced things, but not that. So I end the video to say this, that you never know what energies are drawn to you. You could be walking down the street one day and having a normal day or a normal life, and then all of a sudden your world just turns upside down in a flesh. So I just want to say be careful because you never know. Certain energies are drawn to certain crowds of people. Just stay positive and try to carry a positive energy everywhere you go because you do not want to end up in a situation that I ended up in when I was in college. I can't explain what happened. I'm not sure what. I know there are a lot of skeptics out there who are like, oh, she's crazy, but I'm not, because I know what I experienced and I really don't care what anyone has to say. So with that being said, you never know what goes bump in the night. On the real though, you just never really know.